Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, we will cover best 300 MCQs from the month of February. This is part 1. Let's start this video.
Government has approved a mission, that is National Critical Mineral Mission. Now this mission has been approved with an aim to reduce the import dependence on critical minerals, boost domestic exploration and processing, and also accelerate India's shift towards green energy technologies. Okay, now you have to tell me that this mission will be implemented over a period of how many years? So this mission will be implemented over a period of 7 years, and Ministry of Mines will implement this mission. Now talking about this mission has a total outlay of rupees 34,300 crore, out of which 18,000 would be provided by PSUs. Okay? 16,300 would be provided by the government and 18,000 would be provided by the PSUs. Okay, now let us discuss about this mission in detail. Now this mission will be implemented by Ministry of Mines, and this is a 7-year period mission. Yani this mission will be implemented until financial year 31. Okay, now this mission will encompass all the stages of value chain, and the stages of value chain are mineral exploration, mining, beneficiation, processing, recovery from end of life projects. Okay, now what is beneficiation? Beneficiation is a process of separating valuable minerals from ores. So when we extract mineral from ore, that process is known as beneficiation. Okay, now this mission will intensify the exploration of critical minerals from the country and from the offshore areas. Okay, now this mission aims to create a regulatory approval process for these projects, okay, for mineral mining projects. Okay, and this mission aims to encourage the Indian PSUs and private sector so that they could acquire the critical mineral assets in foreign countries abroad. Okay, also it aims to enhance the trade with the resource rich countries. So basically government is aiming, through this mission, government is aiming to make the supply chain of critical minerals to India. Okay, and also to make India Atmanirbhar, self-reliant in the area of critical minerals. It wants to increase the exploration in the critical minerals so that this could be explored within the boundaries of India and offshore. Okay. Also, this mission aims to set up the mineral processing parks and also support the recycling of critical minerals. This mission also aims to promote the research in critical mineral technologies and proposes setting up of Center of Excellence in Critical Minerals. Okay, so these are the main objectives and features of this mission, that is National Critical Mineral Mission. Now, under the mission, there is an empowered committee will be established on critical minerals. Now, this mission, the mission's activity will be coordinated by this committee, which is chaired by the Cabinet Secretary, and this committee will include the members from relevant stakeholder ministries. Okay, now what are the working areas of this empowered committee? Monitor and review the activities of the mission, give broader direction for investment in foreign countries and minerals, approve guidelines of subcomponents, and approve changes in mission components. So these are the main areas in which this committee will be working on. Okay, now talking about the essential components of this mission, there are 7 essential components of this mission. First one is increasing domestic critical minerals production. Second one is acquiring critical minerals assets abroad. Third one is recycling of critical minerals. Fourth one is trade and markets. Fifth one is scientific research and technological advancement of critical minerals. Sixth one is human resource development. And last is developing effective funding, financing, and fiscal incentives. So these are the 7 components on which this mission will be based. Okay, so I have told you that there is this mission will be working for 7 years, and 18,000 of this 34,300 crore rupees is expected from PSUs. PSUs like Kabil, Yani Khanij Videsh India Limited, Coal India Limited, NMDC, NTPC, and Steel Authority of India, etc., etc. So these PSUs are expected to invest in this mission. Recently, Union Minister for Labor and Employment has launched an initiative, OSI. Okay. Now this initiative has been launched to match the labor market demand and supply. So the demand and supply in labor market, this initiative, that is OSI, has been launched. Now you have to tell me that what does OSI stand for? So OSI stands for Occupational Shortage Index. Occupational Shortage Index. Now let us discuss about this OSI index, that is Occupational Shortage Index. Now this index is launched to match the demand and supply in labor market. In labor market, demand and supply, uh, to match this, this initiative has been launched. Also, this will help in enhancing the employment outcome. Now, based on the International Labour Organization methodology and quarterly PLFS data, this OSI will provide data-driven insight into the occupation which are facing shortage of the workers. Okay, the demand and supply of the workers in a particular area for which this index has been launched. Okay, now this OSI will provide the insights into the occupation which are facing the shortage of the worker. Also, this index will help the policymaker by looking at this data. This OSI will help uh, the policymaker. This will support them, support training institution and businesses so that they could bridge these skill gaps in high demand sector. Okay. Now, for example, any sector is looking, any sector does not have the workforce, or the people don't have that kind of skill so that they could work in that sector. This OSI will help that they will get to know that this sector needs the people, and the people does not have some kind of skill to work in this sector. So this will help the policymaker so that they could frame any kind of program to bridge the skill gap in this sector. Okay, so that's why this OSI will help in many areas. One more initiative which has been launched is eShram microsites. Now these eShram microsites are a state specific digital platform, okay, which are integrated with eShram database. Now this is actually a one-stop solution which will provide a seamless access to central and state welfare program for unorganized worker. This will also provide them the employment opportunities and skilling programs. So to access this state and central's welfare program, this eShram microsite platform has been launched. Okay, चलिए. Recently, Securities and Exchange Board of India has developed a web portal for submission of preliminary and final root cause analysis reports of technical glitches by stock exchanges and market infrastructure institutions. Now you have to tell me what is its name. Actually, stock exchanges, stock exchanges sees some kind of technical glitches. So to submit a report on that, a portal has been launched by SEBI. You have to tell me the name of this portal. The name of this portal is iSpot. iSpot stands for Integrated SEBI Portal for Technical Glitches. So to report technical glitches which are facing by the stock exchanges and market infrastructure institution, this iSpot portal has been launched. Okay, this will streamline the reporting process of technical glitches. Okay, this will streamline that. It will aim to improve the data quality and traceability of submission. Okay, it will improve the data quality and traceability of the submission. So that's why this portal has been launched. Now talking about SEBI, SEBI was launched in 1988. It is a regulatory body which is working in securities and commodity market. And headquarters of SEBI is located in Mumbai. Recently, SEBI has also launched another platform, that is Dharohar. We say that Dharohar, milestone in Indian securities market. Actually, this initiative aims to document, Dharohar initiative aims to document and showcase the 150-year history of organized trading. Okay, that's why this Dharohar initiative has been launched by SEBI. As per recent information, RBI's Digital Payment Index has rose to what value as of September 2024 compared to 445 in March 2024, reflecting rapid adoption of digital payments in the country. Okay, now this has rose to 465.33 as of September 2024. Now why this digital payment index has been launched? The aim of this index is two. Now this index was driven by growth in payment infrastructure and payment performance. So basically, this index has been launched to capture the extent of digitization of payment. Digitization of payment. So this index capture this. Okay. So extent of digitization of payment is captured by this index. Now this index was launched since January 1, 2021, and the base year of this index is 2018. So the base year of this index is 2018. It was kept at 100, and as per recent data in September 2024, this value has increased to 465.33. Okay. Now this index comprises of 5 broad parameters. The parameters include payment enabler, payment infrastructure of demand side and of supply side. Okay. Payment performance and payment consumer centricity. And weightage of these all is 25%, 10%, 15%, 45%, and 5%. Maximum weightage is given to payment performance, and least one is given to consumer centricity. Chaliye. Recently, which of the following companies has become India's first steel company to develop pipes which are designed for transporting hydrogen? So, to transport hydrogen, India's first steel company has developed these pipes to transport hydrogen. Now, which is this company? The company's name is Tata Steel Limited. Now, this Tata Steel Limited has developed India's pipe. This has become the India's first steel company to develop pipe which are aims to transport the hydrogen. Now, these pipes are API X65 grade steel pipes. Okay, and these pipes are processed in Khopoli plant of Tata Steel. This plant is located in Maharashtra, and steel is taken from the company's Kalinganagar plant, okay, which is located in Odisha. Now, these pipes will be used to transport 100% pure gaseous hydrogen. Okay, let me tell you one more thing, that this development of this pipe will contribute towards the National Green Hydrogen Mission. Now, talking about this National Green Hydrogen Mission, this mission was launched in 2023. National Green Hydrogen Mission. This mission was launched in 2023. Okay, outlay of this mission is 19,744 crore. Ministry is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Okay, now this mission aims to make India a global hub in production, usage and export of green hydrogen. Okay, and also the target of production is 5 million metric ton every year by 2030. So this is the target of National Green Hydrogen Mission. Recently, which of the following club has won the inaugural edition of Women's Hockey India League 2024-25? Okay, so the inaugural edition of this Women Hockey India League 2024-25 has won by Odisha Warriors Club. Odisha Warriors Club. Now, talking about this league, now first of all, this league is also known as Hero Hockey India League for sponsorship reasons, and this was the 6th season of Hockey India League. Okay, and it is organized by Hockey India. Now, this league was started in 2013. Earlier, it was men's hockey only, launched for men's hockey only, but in 2024-2025, this was launched for women hockey. And Women Hockey League was held in Ranchi. Men's Hockey League was also held recently, and it was held in Rourkela, Odisha. Okay. In the first edition of Women Hockey League, 4 teams has participated, and the name of these 4 teams are Surma Hockey Club, Delhi SG Pipers, Shrachi Rad, Bangalore Tiger, and Odisha Warriors. Okay, and some of the winners of awards are: best goalkeeper of the tournament is Savita Punia, upcoming player of the tournament is Sonam, top scorer of the tournament is Yibi Jensen, Charlotte Engelbert, and player of the tournament is Jyoti. So these are the awards which has received by the good players. Which of the following state government has inaugurated India's first paragliding school? And the name of school is National Institute of Paragliding and Aerosports. So India's first paragliding school has been inaugurated in Himachal Pradesh. And the location of this is Bir Billing, which is in Bajnath, district is Kangra, and state is Himachal Pradesh. So at this location, this institute has been inaugurated by the state government. Okay, now this institute will be constructed by Himachal Pradesh Tourism Development Board and under the Swadesh Darshan scheme, and it aims to promote the adventure tourism in the state. This institute aims to train the paragliding pilots. Okay, and it will be built at the cost of rupees 9 crore. Now talking about this Swadesh Darshan scheme, this scheme was launched in 2015. First phase of the scheme was launched in 2015. It comes under Ministry of Tourism and it is to develop this sustainable and responsible tourism destination. To develop this responsible tourism destination, this initiative, that is Swadesh Darshan scheme, has been launched. Recently, Swadesh Darshan scheme 2.0, yani second phase of this scheme has been launched. And this scheme has been launched to envisage to increase the participation of private organization in Swadesh Darshan scheme. Okay, aim is same, that is to develop the tourism destination. Okay, let me tell you one more thing, that Himachal Pradesh has recently celebrated its 55th statehood day on 25th of January, and it was 18th full state in India. Recently, Government of India has approved a scheme, that is Mutual Credit Guarantee Scheme for MSME, that is MCGS MSME. Now this scheme aids to provide guarantee coverage of what percent by NCGTC, that is National Credit Guarantee Trust Company Limited, to member lending institutes. Now under the scheme, a guarantee coverage of 60% would be provided by NCGTC to member lending institutions. Now let us discuss about this scheme. Now this scheme is sponsored by Department of Financial Services, which comes under Ministry of Finance, and under the schemes, loans up to rupees 100 crore for purchase of plant and machinery or equipment are eligible for guarantee cover. So loan up to rupees 100 crore, which is used to purchase plant and machinery, is eligible for the guarantee coverage. Now let us discuss about this scheme in detail. Now, member lending institutes are all scheduled commercial bank, NBFCs, all India financial institutions. So these are the member lending institute. Now let us discuss the salient features of the scheme. Now under the scheme, borrower should be an MSME. Okay, and the loan amount which is guaranteed under this scheme shall not exceed rupees 100 crore. The project cost could be higher of this rupees 100 crore, but the loan amount cannot be more than rupees 100 crore. Now under this scheme, the eligibility is that minimum cost of equipment or machinery should be 75% of the project cost. So for example, the project cost is rupees 100 crore, then the minimum cost, the cost of equipment or machinery which is used for that plant, should be 75 crore. Okay, now the loan up to rupees 50 crore has a repayment period of 8 years, and up to 2 years there is a moratorium period, and loans above rupees 100 crore, higher repayment schedule can be done. Okay, now the upfront contribution would be 5% of the loan amount, which will be deposited at the time of application of guarantee cover, and the guarantee cover is of 60%. Okay, talking about the annual guarantee fee on this loan, during the year of sanction this will be nil. During the next 3 years there will be a annual guarantee fee which will be the 1.5% per annum of the loan, and after that it will be 1% per annum of the loan. Okay, loan outstanding. Recently, which of the following ministry is was recognized as the best among central ministries and department popular choice category poll during the 2025 Republic Day parade. So Republic Day, during the Republic Day parade, many tableau has performed or has been shown. Okay, so under this category, that is popular choice category poll, which of the following ministries tableau has recognized as the best? So the answer to this question is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Now recently on 26th of January, Republic Day parade happened. Okay, and the chief guest of Republic Day this year was the President of Indonesia. Okay, and the theme of this day was Swarnim Bharat Virasat or Vikas. Now let us discuss about that about the winners of this table. Okay, now best marching contingent among services is Jammu and Kashmir Rifles contingent, and best marching contingent among CAPF and other auxiliary forces is Delhi Police marching contingent. Now, as per the result, top three table was first was from Uttar Pradesh. The table was related to Mahakumbh 2025. Second one is Tripura, and third award was given to Andhra Pradesh. Best tableau among the central ministries and department is of Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Okay. Now there was an online poll which was also conducted on MyGov portal. Okay, and under this poll, citizens have voted for their favorite tableau and marching contingents. Okay, and this category was known as popular choice category. Under this category, best tableau for central ministry was Ministry of Women and Child Development, for which this question has been created. Okay, now top three tableau as per the citizens of India are: first one was Gujarat, Swarnim Bharat Virasat or Vikas. Second one is from Uttar Pradesh, and third one is from Uttarakhand. Okay, talking about the contingent among services, it is signals contingent, and among CAPF and other auxiliary forces, it is CRPF marching contingent. Okay, chaliye. There were other many awards which were conferred by the President of India, like 942 awards were given to the defense personnel who were working in police, fire, home guard, civil defense. Okay, and then Jeevan Raksha Padak awards were also awarded, were also approved by the President of India. Then there were some Tat Rakshak medal were also approved by the President of India, and around 8 personnel received 8 Coast Guard personnel received this award. Okay, and there were other armed forces and central armed forces personnel who received some gallantry awards like Kirti Chakra, Shaurya Chakra, and Sena medals. Okay, chaliye. Hema Committee report, which was released on 19th August 2024, shed light on the issue of sexual harassment faced by the women in film industry. Now, this report is associated with which film industry? Now, this report is associated with Malayalam film industry. Now, let us discuss about this report. Now, Hema Committee was formed after the horrific incident of 2017. What happened in 2017? A prominent Malayalam actress was kidnapped, assaulted, and filmed during a moving car. Okay, filmed in a moving car. Now, this case of Malayalam actress, which happened in 2017, shook the entire country. And after this case, there was a formation of a group that is known as Women in Cinema Collective, which was a group of female actors, and it wanted to create some kind of safer working environment for the women. Now, there was some kind of outcry after this event, and in response of this outcry, Kerala government has established a committee, that is Hema Committee, in November 2017, and this committee comprised of 3 people. Okay? First one was Justice K. Hema. She was retired judge of Kerala High Court. Second one was actor Sarada, and third one is bureaucrat KB Valsala Kumari. Now, this committee invited women from the industry to share their experiences with confidentiality. Okay, and this committee presented a 296-page report in 2019. Now, the report described many things like denied basic amenities, like changing room and toilets. Powerful lobby like directors, producers, and technicians were routinely harassing women on the set. There is a gender pay gap as per this report. There were some pages also which were removed from this final report. There were some questions were raised why these pages were removed from this report. Okay, so this is all about the HEMA committee report. As per recent information, which of the following organization is set to launch a platform, when listed platform? Now this platform is aimed to reduce the activity in the grey market. Okay, now it is largely unregulated and significant influence of listing. Okay, now the platform which when listed platform is launched by will be launched by SEBI, that is Securities and Exchange Board of India. Now let us first discuss that what is grey market. Grey market is a market where unofficial tradings of share happen. Now, for example, any company has finalized its IPO, okay, and also this IPO has been finished, and shares has been allotted to the bidders. Shares has been allotted to the bidders. Now, these shares will be listed on the stock exchange in some time. Now, the time between this allotment of the shares to the bidder and listing of the share, during these 2-3 days, there is a happening of buying and purchasing of the share between the bidders, those who have won the bid, those who have these shares. During these 3 days, when these shares are being buying and selling, that market is known as the grey market. Okay, so to reduce this activity, this platform, that is when listed platform, is being launched by Securities and Exchange Board of India. Okay, now Securities and Exchange Board of India is a regulatory body for securities and commodity market. It was launched in 1988 and headquarters of SEBI is located in Mumbai. Okay, recently NGO Pratham has released a report, that is Annual Status of Education Report 2024. This report was released on learning outcome of school students in rural areas. Now, as per this report, enrollment of 6 to 14 year age student has dropped slightly from 98.4% to 98.1% in 2024. With government school enrollment has declined from 72.9% to what percentage? Okay, now this government school enrollment has declined from 72.9% to 66.8%. Now let us discuss about this report. Now this report is given by NGO Pratham. This Pratham NGO is based in Mumbai and it was launched in 1995. Okay, now let us discuss about this report. This report is an annual citizen-led survey. It is a citizen-led survey. Okay, it is a citizen-led survey. It estimates children's schooling and their learning level in rural India. So in rural India, children's schooling and learning levels are being estimated as per this report. Survey of that is conducted. Now, this report conducts survey every year since 2005, but after 2016, every alternate year, this survey is being conducted. Okay? Now, this report tracks the enrollment of children which are aged between 3 to 16 years, and it assesses the reading and arithmetic skills of children who are aged between 5 to 16 years. Okay, so this is what the whole report about. Now let us discuss the key highlight of this report. Now key highlight of this report are when we talk about the pre-primary age group, that is the age group of 3 to 5 years. So enrollment in these pre-primary institutions like Anganwadi, government pre-primary classes, LKG, UKG has increased. It was in 2018 it was 68.1 and in 2024 it has increased to 77.4%. Okay, and overall if we talk about the overall enrollment of the students who are aged between 6 to 14 years. It has dropped from 98.4% in 2022 to 98.1% in 2024. With the enrollment in government schools has declined from 72.9% to 66.8%. Okay, now talking about the reading and arithmetic skills of the age group 6 to 14 years, the 23.4% of standard 3 children who are studying in government schools could read the text of standard 2 level, okay, which was up from 16.3% in 2022. Okay, now talking about the older children within the age group of 15 to 16 years. Okay, now the dropout rate of these children has decreased from 13.1% in 2018 to 7.9% in 2014. Talking about the digital literacy among this group, the access to this group is nearly 90%, in which boys has higher access of 85.5%, girls has access of 79.4%. They have they have access of smartphone. Okay, use of smartphone, if we talk about, 82.2% of children can use smartphones within this age group, and with education, for using education, 57% of students are using this for education, and 76% for social media. Talking about the school observation, student attendance has increased to 75.9% in 2024, and teachers attendance has increased to 87.5%. Talking about the school facilities has also got improved. Girls toilets, which was only 66.4% in 2018, has increased to 72% in 2024. And availability of drinking water has also increased to 77.7%. Recently, keel laying of 7th ship of anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, that is ASW SWC project, was undertaken. What is the name of this ship? You have to tell me the name of this ship. The name of this ship is Machilipatnam. The name of this ship is Machilipatnam. Now, what is keel laying? Keel laying is a ceremonial start of ship construction. Okay, ceremonial start of ship construction. Now, talking about the other six ship of this craft, this SASW SWC project, that is, the name of these ships are Mahe, Malwan, Mangrol, Malpe, Mulki, and Magdala. These are the 6 names of this project. These are the 6 names of ships that has been launched under this project earlier, and 7th one is Machilipatnam. Now, talking about this project, that is anti-ship submarine warfare shallow watercraft, under this project, a contract has been signed between Ministry of Defence and Cochin Shipyard Limited. And this project was signed in 2019. Now, under this project, the vessels will be designed for specific purpose like anti-submarine operations in shallow waters. Okay, next crucial tasks are mine laying, low intensity maritime operations, and subsurface surveillance. So this is for what this contract between Ministry of Defence and Cochin Shipyard Limited has been signed in 2019. Now, under this project, several ships will be designed. 7th ship is Machilipatnam. Okay, chaliye. Central Industrial Security Force is set to establish its first women reserve battalion at which of the following places? So this first women reserve battalion of CISF will be established in New Haryana. Okay, this will be established in New Haryana, and the aim of this to deploy trained personnel quickly to meet the demands of NCR based units. So to meet the demand of NCR based unit, this women reserve battalion has been established in New Haryana. Now, talking about the CISF, this CISF performed duties in the areas of guarding sensitive buildings, government buildings, guarding Parliament complex, guarding Delhi Metro, and also provide the airport security. It comes under Ministry of Home Affairs, and its headquarters is located in New Delhi. Recently, membership of 3 West African countries have been formally withdrawn from 15-member group, that is ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States. 1 year after the 3 countries jointly declared the intention to exit the regional bloc. Now, which of the following is not one of these countries? So the country is Ghana. So answer to this question is Ghana. So these 3 countries, that is Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, has been removed or has withdrawn from this bloc, that is ECOWAS. Now what happened is that in 2024, actually these all 3 countries are military juntas. Now, what is military junta? These countries are operated by, or here there is a system of government which is led by a committee of military leaders. So these 3 countries are led by military leaders. And other member of this ECOWAS group has asked these 3 countries to return to constitutional order. That's why these 3 countries has declared the intention to exit from this bloc, and recently they have formally withdrawn from this group, that is ECOWAS group. Now talking about this ECOWAS group stands for Economic Community of West African States. It is also known as CEDEAO in French and Portuguese. It is actually an regional political and economic union. Okay, earlier it was of 15 countries, but now it is of 12 countries. This group is of 12 countries of West Africa. Now this group was established in 1975 by signing of a treaty, that is Treaty of Lagos. And this is signed to promote the economic integration across the region. Okay. Now the 12 members of this grouping are Benin, Cabo Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Nigeria, Senegal, Sierra Leone and Togo. So these are the 12 members of this ECOWAS bloc, and headquarters of this grouping is located in Abuja, Nigeria. Recently, Ministry of Micro and Small Medium Enterprises, that is Ministry of MSME, in partnership with ONDC, has announced the launch of a initiative, that is MSME Trade Enablement and Marketing Initiative. Okay, and this initiative has been launched to enable the small and micro enterprises to join an ONDC. Okay, so to join ONDC, this initiative has been launched. Now the budget of this initiative is 277.35 crore for a period of how many years? So this budget is allocated for the period of 3 years. Now let us discuss that what is this ONDC. Now ONDC stands for Open Network for Digital Commerce. So this is a network for digital commerce. The thing that Flipkart and Amazon companies are doing, they are providing product to the customers online. Okay, they can purchase those product online. This is what this ONDC will be doing. Okay, now this ONDC is launched by, it is an initiative of DPIIT. Okay, it is an initiative of DPIIT and it was launched in 2021. It is a kind of marketplace where the sellers could list their products, and buyers could buy, and there will be no middleman on ONDC. Now, to enroll the small and micro enterprises on ONDC, this initiative, that is TEAM initiative, has been launched. Trade Enablement and Marketing Initiative has been launched. Now let us discuss about this TEAM initiative in detail. Now this initiative has a budget of this much amount for 3 years, that is 2024 till 2027, and the target is to onboard at least 5 lakh micro and small enterprises, out of which 50% should be the women-led businesses. Okay, now this initiative is implemented by a corporation that its name is National Small Industries Corporation. Okay, so this will be the implementing agency of TEAM initiative. This initiative will reduce the operational barriers and it will help businesses to tap the wider audience. Okay, now this TEAM initiative has been launched under a program, and the name of program is RAMP, Raising and Accelerating MSME Productivity. Now this RAMP program is supported by World Bank of India, and it is a central sector scheme. Which will be implemented by Ministry of MSME over the period of 5 years. 5 years started from 2022-23 till 26-27. Now this will improve the access of MSME to the market finance and technology upgradation, and the total outlay of this RAMP program is 6,062 crore, out of which the loan provided by World Bank is 3,750 crore. Rest is provided by the Government of India. Now talking about this NSIC, that is National Small Industries Corporation, it was established in 1955 and it is certified by Ministry of MSME. Okay, headquarters is located in New Delhi. Recently, which of the following states in partnership with Meta has launched WhatsApp-based governance initiative that is known as Manamitra for the first time in the country? So for the first time, an initiative, Manamitra named initiative, has been launched, and it is a WhatsApp-based governance initiative. So governance will be happen with the help of WhatsApp. Okay, and this initiative has been launched by Andhra Pradesh government. So a WhatsApp number, that is 95523000009. So this number has been given, and citizens of Andhra Pradesh can use this number to get the governance services. Okay? So in the first phase, 161 public services will be provided through this initiative, through this Manamitra initiative, and in the second phase, 360 initiatives, these 360 services will be provided. Now, services like revenue and municipal services, booking temple tickets, RTC bus tickets, getting the caste certificate, etc., kind of services will be provided through this model, that is Manamitra initiative. Recently, Iran's Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, that is IRGC, Aerospace Force, yani Iran's Air Force, has revealed its latest technological achievement, Shahed 149 drone. So a drone has been released by Iran Aerospace Force, and the name of this drone is Gaza. Okay, name of this drone is Gaza. Now this drone has the wingspan of 21 meter, and it has the payload capacity of 500 kilograms. So it means it can take the ammunition up to 500 kilograms. Okay, and the cruising speed of this drone is 215 km per hour, and the flight endurance is up to 35 hours. So it can stay in air up to 35 hours. That is known as the flight endurance. And ability to reach altitude at 35,000 feet. Okay, it has the operational range of 4,000 km, and it can strike target within the radius of 1,000 km. Okay, so these are the very important features of this Gaza drone, and this Gaza drone is associated with Iran government. Recently, Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit has been held at which of the following location? And the aim of this summit is to accelerate energy access across Africa. Now, this summit was held in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Now, this summit was hosted by Government of Tanzania, African Union, African Development Bank, World Bank, with the support of many organizations like Rockefeller Foundation, Energy Sector Management Assistance Program, okay, which was started in 1983 with the collaboration of World Bank. Okay, next is GEAPP, that is Global Energy Alliance for People and Planet. Next is South Sustainable Energy for All, that is SC for All, and Sustainable Energy Fund for Africa. Okay, so this summit was hosted by all these organizations. Now this summit focuses on Mission 300 initiative. Now this initiative aims to provide electricity access to 300 million people of sub-Saharan Africa by 2030. So by 2030, target of this initiative, that is Mission 300 initiative, is to provide electricity access to people of sub-Saharan Africa, and the people number is 300 million. Okay, this is what is the target of Mission 300 initiative. Now at this summit, national energy compacts were presented by 12 African countries. Okay, now what is this national energy compacts? Now under this, each country identifies some policy measure to address constraint across the energy sector. Okay, and they under this compacts, they also want to work upon these constraints and improve the energy access to the people of their countries. Okay, now talking about this energy sector management assistance program, that is ESMAP. It was established in 1983 ESMAP. It was established in 1983 with the support of World Bank, and it aims to assist the developing and emerging countries in addressing their energy challenges. Okay, next is SE4All. SE4All is based in Vienna, Austria, and it aims to drive further or faster action towards the achievement of SDG 7. Now, what is SDG 7? SDG 7 calls for universal access to sustainable energy by 2030. Okay. Recently, Ministry of Railways has introduced a super app, and this app is developed by Central for Railway Information System, that is CRIS. Now, this app will integrate all public-facing application into a single platform. You have to tell me the name of this application. So, the name of this application is SWRail. Now, basically, this is an app which will integrate all the application launched by Ministry of Railways for general public into a single platform. So, all the services provided by the other application of Ministry of Railways will be provided on this single platform, SWRail. Okay. Now, this SWRail platform is developed by Central for Railway Information Systems. And what this app caters to, this will provide services like ticket booking, flight inquiries, other inquiries like PNR status, food order, rail madad for complaint management. Okay, many other features of this app is single sign-on, all-in-one app, integrated services, easy onboarding, easy to log in. So many services or many features has been improved in this application. Now, talking about this Center for Railway Information System, this comes under Indian Railways, and it design, develop, implement most of the information system of Indian Railways. Okay, it comes under Ministry of Railway. It is located in New Delhi, and it was established in 1986. Okay. Recently, OpenAI, the artificial intelligence powerhouse, has unveiled a new AI tool, a new artificial intelligence tool, which is designed for government agencies for United States. You have to tell me the name of this tool. So the name of this tool is ChatGPT Go. ChatGPT Go. Now, what are the features which the government agencies can use using this ChatGPT Go? So the features includes saving and sharing the conversation within the government's workspace, uploading the text and image files. Okay, government officials, or they can develop the custom GPT as per their use. Okay, there is an administrative consoles for CIOs and IT teams to manage the users group, custom GTPs, single sign-ons, and various things. So this app is basically used. This tool is basically launched for the government agencies of United States, and this tool is launched by OpenAI. According to the latest report, International Air Transport Association, India's domestic flight has achieved a passenger load factor of 86.4%. Okay, now in 2025, the highest globally, surpassing United States and which of the following countries which ranked second and third. So you have to tell me the third rank achieved by which country. So third rank is achieved by China. Third rank is achieved by China. Now, what is this passenger load factor? What is this passenger load factor? Passenger load factor measures how efficiently the airline is filling its seats. How efficiently airlines is filling its seats, and it is a crucial metric for airline profitability. So as per this factor, India has ranked the first with the 86.4%. Now, talking about this passenger load factor, India secured first rank, second rank is secured by United States, third is secured by China. Okay, this report is given by International Air Transport Association. In this report, Brazil has secured the fourth position. Okay, and fifth is secured by Australia. Now, data from DGCA shows that there were 163 million passengers who were boarding the domestic flights in 2024. Okay, and as per this report, global airlines capacity, which measures the availability of seats in the airlines, it has increased by 8.7% in 2024. Okay. Now, Asia Pacific Airlines has led the charge, posting 26% of increase in international traffic as per this report in 2023 compared to 2023. Now, talking about this organization, that is International Air Transport Association. Now, this association is an association for airline trade. It was established in 1945 and headquarter of this is located in Montreal, Canada. ठीक है? Recently, Genpact has unveiled an accelerator, which is first of its kind artificial intelligence accelerator, and it is designed to help enterprise scale AI solution from pilot to full-scale production. So the name of this accelerator is AI Gigafactory. Genpact is a company whose headquarters is located in New York, United States. Now this accelerator, that is Genpact AI Gigafactory, Gigafactory was first kicked off in Bengaluru, and now company is planning to expand it globally. Okay? Now, how this accelerator is being used? It is being used by the enterprises so that they could use the AI solution, which were earlier on pilot basis they were using, and now they can use that on full-scale production basis. Okay, that's why this accelerator, that is AI Gigafactory, has been launched by Genpact. Central government has recently designated 4 new Ramsar sites in India, raising the total number of Ramsar sites to 89. Which of the following is not among these newly added Ramsar sites? This one is Dalma Wildlife Sanctuary is not among these sites which has been designated recently as the Ramsar sites. Now, talking about these Ramsar sites, there was a Ramsar Convention which was signed in 1971. Now, under which wetlands were protected. Okay. Now, under this, India now has 89 Ramsar sites in India, and 4 of these were announced recently. Okay. Now, this announcement has been made on 2nd February, which is World's Wetland Day. And the theme of Wetland Day is protecting wetlands for our common future. Okay. Now, these 4 Ramsar sites are Sakkarakottai Bird Sanctuary and Therthangal Bird Sanctuary. Both are located in Ramanathapuram district of Tamil Nadu. Next is Kechiyo Palari Wetland, which is located in Sikkim, and Udhwa Lake. It is a bird sanctuary. It is located in Jharkhand. Sikkim and Jharkhand have secured their first ever Ramsar site. Sikkim and Jharkhand have secured their first ever Jharkhand site as Kechiyo Palari Wetland, which is located in Sikkim, and Udhwa Lake, which is located in Jharkhand. Now, as per this, now India has 89 Ramsar sites. Maximum Ramsar sites are located in Tamil Nadu, 20 sites, and second one is Uttar Pradesh. Globally, there are 2,529 designated Ramsar sites, and India has the 3rd highest Ramsar sites in the world. First one is United Kingdom with 176 Ramsar sites. Now, talking about this Sakkarakottai Bird Sanctuary, this is located in Ramanathapuram district of Tamil Nadu. Therthangal Bird Sanctuary is a marshy lake. It is located in Therthangal village, Ramanathapuram district of Tamil Nadu. And in 2010, this site was designated as Bird Sanctuary. Udhwa Lake Bird Sanctuary is located in Sahibganj district of Jharkhand. It is first Ramsar site related to Jharkhand, and it is named after the Saint Udhav, who is a friend of Lord Krishna. Kechiyo Palari Lake. It is also known as Ka Chot Palari, meaning heaven of Padma Sambhav. It is a lake located near Kechiyo Palari village in West Sikkim district of Sikkim. Its local name is also known as Shozo Sho. Oh lady, sit here is its meaning. Okay. Recently, which of the following countries has become the first country in African region to eliminate onchocerciasis? Onchocerciasis. Now, the first country to eliminate in the African region is Niger. So, Niger has eliminated this disease, that is onchocerciasis. Now, what is onchocerciasis? It is also known as river blindness. It happens due to the infection with parasitic Onchocerca volvulus, and it is a fly which lives near a river. Symptoms of this disease is severe itching, bumps under the skins, and blindness. And Niger has become the 5th country in the world, first in Africa, to successfully halted the transmission of this parasite, that is Onchocerca volvulus. ठीक है? 4 other countries are Colombia, Ecuador, Guatemala, and Mexico. Recently, naval forces of Iran's Islamic Revolution Guards Corps (IRGC) have successfully fired missiles equipped with artificial intelligence, hitting mock enemy targets during an exercise. You have to tell me the name of this exercise. So the name of this exercise is Great Prophet Authority 19. So this was actually a mock drill conducted by the Iranian armed forces, during which a missile was fired, and this missile was equipped with artificial intelligence. And the name of this exercise was Great Prophet Authority 19. Recently, 32.78 hectare of which village, which is a natural inland mangrove site, has been declared as the first mangrove heritage site of Gujarat. So in Gujarat, first biodiversity heritage site has been declared, and this site is also a natural inland mangrove site. And the name of this village is Guneri. So Guneri is an inland mangrove site. So what is this inland mangrove sites? So mangroves actually are near the seas. So near the seas, you will find the mangroves. Inland mangroves are those mangroves who are not near the seas. This Guneri sites is actually 45 km from the Arabian Sea. Okay, so that's why this is known as the inland mangrove site. Now this Guneri village is located in Kutch district of Gujarat. Now, talking about this heritage site, it is well-defined areas that are uniquely ecologically fragile ecosystem with high diversity of wild and domesticated species, rare and threatened species, and keystone species. So many kind of species are found in these heritage sites. And India's first biodiversity heritage site is Nallur Tamarind Grove, which is located in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Next, who among the following has been selected as the pilot of Exam Mission 4 AX4, which is announced by NASA? So the pilot of this mission is Subhanshu Shukla. So Subhanshu Shukla is the pilot of this Exam Mission 4. Now, he will become the first Indian astronaut to travel to ISS. Okay? Now, this mission will last up to 14 days, and this mission will use the spacecraft of SpaceX company, that is Dragon. Okay, so Dragon is a family of spacecraft that is developed by the company SpaceX, and it can carry up to 7 passengers. Okay, now this crew will conduct the crew of Exam 4 mission will conduct some scientific experiments, outreach programs, and some commercial activity on board. Now this mission, Exam 4, is a collaborative mission between NASA and ISRO. Other partner for this mission are Peggy Whitson, who will lead this mission, and other 2 experts are Tibor Kapu and this. Now talking about this Exam 4 mission, this mission is 4th private astronaut mission of NASA and Exam Space, which is a US company. Now this mission will expected to dock with ISS for 14 days. Okay. Now this mission is operated by the company Exam Space, and it will use the Dragon spacecraft of SpaceX company. Now, this mission aims to facilitate the commercial activities in space like scientific research, technological development, and space tourism. So these are the important aim of this mission, to facilitate the commercial activities in the space. As per recently released Union Budget, government will launch a mission, and the name of mission is Mission for Atmanirbharta in Pulses. Now, this mission will focus on 3 pulses, that is Tur, Urad, and Masoor. You have to tell me that the time period of this mission. So the time period of this mission is 6 years. Okay, so this is a 6-year mission under which focus will be provided on 3 pulses, that is Tur, Urad, and Masoor Dal. Okay, now let us discuss about this mission in detail. Now, this mission will be a 6-year mission, okay, and focus will be on Tur, Urad and Masoor Dal. Okay, now this mission will place emphasis on development and provide the commercial availability of some seeds, some climate resilient seeds, okay, enhance the protein content in the pulses, increase the productivity of these pulses, improve the post-harvest storage and management of these pulses. Now, under this mission, these 3 pulses will be procured by NAFED and NCCF agencies, which are central agencies of Government of India. NAFED stands for National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation, and other is National Cooperative Consumer Federation. So these 3 pulses will be procured by NAFED and NCCF under this mission. Okay. Now, there were other announcements which were related to agriculture. Let us discuss about those two. A mission, a yojana, a scheme will also be announced by Union Finance Minister. The name of scheme is Prime Minister Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana. Okay. Now, under this mission, the scheme which has already been launched, though in convergence of those existing schemes, okay, this Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana scheme will cover the 100 districts. Okay, and the aim of this program is to enhance the agriculture productivity, adopt the crop diversification, and improve the sustainable agriculture practices in the farming community. Also, they want to augment the post-harvest storage at panchayat and block level. Okay, so this is all about the Dhan Dhanya Krishi Yojana. So this is the announcement. We will discuss the guidelines, proper guidelines, when this scheme will be released. Next program is Rural Prosperity and Resilience Program. Now, this program will be launched in partnership with the states, and it will address the underemployment in agriculture through skilling, investment, technology. Okay? So, through skilling, investment, and technology, this program will address the underemployment in the agriculture. Now, what is underemployment? Underemployment means you are not using your skills. Okay, for example, you have done the studies in engineering, you are an engineer, but currently you are working as a pizza delivery boy. That is known as the underemployment. You are not using your skills to get the employment. Okay, Chali. Now, this program will focus on rural women, young farmers, rural youth, marginal and small farmers, and landless families. And in the phase 1, 100 developing agri districts will be covered. Okay. Now, there is a program on vegetables and fruit will also be launched, focusing on vegetables and fruits. Now, under this program, it will promote the production of vegetables and fruit. It will also focus on the efficient supplies of these vegetables and fruit, processing, and remunerative prices to farmers. This is the target. This is the aim of this program, so that remunerative prices will also be provided to the farmers. Okay. Now, one important announcement, that is Grameen Credit Score. Now, under this, public sector bank will develop this framework. Okay. Now, this framework will be developed to serve the credit needs of SHG members, that is self-help group members, and people who are living in rural areas. Recently, who among the following has been honored with Lifetime Achievement Award at BCCI Naman Awards 2025. Now, what is this Naman Awards? So, these are the annual awards related to BCCI. These were started in 2006-7. Okay. Now, under this awards, performers, standout performers or exceptional performers will be honored. Those who have performed really well in the preceding years, they will be provided these awards. Okay. So recently, these awards has been announced. Now you have to tell me that who has received the Lifetime Achievement Award during this ceremony. So Sachin Tendulkar has received this award. Now, Sachin Tendulkar has received this Colonel C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award. So around 26 awards were given. BCCI Special Award has been provided to Ravi Chandra Ashwin. Best International Cricket Debut Men Award is given to Sarfaraz Khan. So there are around 26 awards. You can check this out. As per recently released Union Budget, Makhana Board will be established. Okay. In which of the following states to provide the hand-holding and training support to Makhana farmers? So to provide a training and hand-holding support to Makhana farmers, a board, that is Makhana Board, has been launched. You have to tell me that this board will be established in which of the following states. So this board will be established in Bihar. Now talking about this Makhana Board, by launching this, it will improve the production, processing, value addition, and marketing of makhana. Handholding and training support will be provided to makhana farmers, and a budget of rupees 100 crore has been provided to this board. Okay, now primarily 9 districts of Bihar are cultivating makhana, and in 2022 Mithila makhana has received the GI tag. So kindly remember this. Now other announcement is on that a mission, national mission will be launched. The name of mission is National Mission on High Yielding Seeds. So doing research on seeds, okay, so that they could provide the high yield, pest resistant seeds, climate resilience. So some kind of some kind of improvement in seed will be done under this mission, National Mission on High Yielding Seeds. Okay, so and important thing is that commercial availability of more than 100 seeds variety. Okay, now one more announcement was that a second gene bank with 10 lakh germplasm lines will be set up as per the announcement in Union Budget. A mission on cotton productivity also has been announced, and this will be a 5-year mission under which cotton farming, improving the productivity and sustainability of cotton farming, is the main focus of this mission. Now, talking about the KCC, the limit on KCC or the loan limit on KCC has been announced from rupees 3 lakh to rupees 5 lakh. See? So this loan limit on KCC has also been announced during the Union Budget, and a urea plant will also be set up in Assam, in Namrup, Dibrugarh district of Assam. Okay. As per recently released budget, foreign direct investment limit for insurance sector will be raised from what percentage to 100%. So the FDI limit in insurance sector, which was earlier 74%, will be raised to 100%. Now, let me tell you about FDI limit in insurance sector. It was introduced in 2000 with a cap of 26%. Okay, so with a cap of 26%, it was introduced in 2000. In 2015, it was enhanced. The limit was enhanced to 49%. Okay, 49%. In 2021, it was enhanced to 74%, and now it has been increased to 100%. Now, this limit, the condition is that this limit will be available to those companies which will invest the entire premium in India. So the company which will be investing the entire premium in India, this limit is available to those companies. Okay. Now, under the budget, a forum has also been announced. Okay. Forum for regulatory coordination and development of pension product. So to develop the pension product, a forum will be established as per this Union Budget. There will be a revamped central KYC registry will be rolled out in 2025. Now this CKYC registry is managed by CARSIA. Full form of CARSIA is the Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest of India. Now this company is the licensed Section 8 company, and its office is in New Delhi. Now why this revamped Central KYC has been announced? To reduce the need of repetitive KYC documentation. Okay. Recently, DRDO's laboratory, that is DRDL, Defense Research and Development Laboratory, and which of the following institute has unveiled India's largest metal 3D printing machine for rocket components. So for rocket component, India's largest metal 3D printing machine. What is this 3D printing machine? There is some kind of machine which can print, which can develop the components, which can develop anything. Okay, and it will develop component in 3D structure, not in 2D, in 3D. Okay, all the dimension. And this is a metal printing machine. It means that it will use the metal. Okay, so what is this? That there will be a laser or electronic beam which will melt the metal first, and it will create the components post that. Okay, it will melt the metal and create 3D components. That is what this metal 3D printing machine is. So India's largest metal 3D printing machine is unveiled by DRDL and IIT Hyderabad. Okay, IIT Hyderabad and DRDL has developed this machine. Now this machine can develop the build volume of 1 meter cross 1 meter cross 1 by 1 by 3. Okay, so the component of this size this machine can build, and this is the largest It is one of the largest metal additive manufacturing machine in India. Metal additive manufacturing is 3D machine. Okay, चलिए. Recently, first Raisina Middle East Conference has provided a platform for policymakers of the region, academia, media, and private sector to discuss the importance of region and region's integration with world. Okay, so there is a kind of conference. This is the conference is Raisina Middle East Conference. You have to tell me the conference has been announced, has held at which of the following places. So this was organized as Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Now this conference is organized by ORF, which is based in India, Delhi, which is a think tank. ठीक है. Next one is United Arab Emirates Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Next is India's Ministry of External Affairs. So these three institutions and ministries has organized this conference, and this conference is organized to discuss the regional politics, trade, and strategic partnership. Okay. Recently, a new radio program series that is Har Kant Mein Bharat was launched in New Delhi. Now you have to tell me that this program is being presented by Ministry of Culture and which of the following organization. Now this program is being presented by Ministry of Culture and Akashvani. Akashvani is also known as All India Radio, which is public radio broadcaster. Okay. Now why this program has been launched? This program has been launched to provide young artists a platform to showcase their talent. And this program will be related to classical music. 600 artists will be provided this platform. Which of the following countries has won ICC Women's Championship Trophy 2022-25? So which country has won this trophy? So recently Australia has won this trophy. Earlier two editions, this was the third edition. Earlier two edition of this trophy was conducted, and both two editions, first and second, were won by Australia. Now talking about this trophy, okay, so this was the third edition of ICC Women's Championship, okay, and during this 10 teams were participated. Top 5 teams under this championship will be directly qualified for 2025 Women's Cricket World Cup. Okay, Australia two-time defending champions, that is 2014-2016 ICC Championship and 2017-2020 ICC Championship. Okay, recently former Chief Election Commissioner Naveen Chawla has passed away. He served as which Chief Election Commissioner of India? So Naveen Chawla ji has served as 16th Chief Election Commissioner of India. Now he was also known as the biographer of Mother Teresa. The biography was titled as Mother Teresa. Okay. Now talking about the Chief Election Commissioner. Now the duties are to conduct free and fair elections in India. He is appointed by the President of India on recommendation of 3-member committee. Okay. So on the recommendation of 3-member committee, Prime Minister of India is appointed. Okay. Now who are these 3 members? These 3 members are the Prime Minister himself, leader of the opposition, who is currently Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and third one is a Union Cabinet Minister. Okay, so a Union Cabinet Minister, Prime Minister of India, and leader of opposition. These 3 are the members of this selection committee. This selection committee provided their recommendation to the president, and president appointed the Chief Election Commissioner in India. Okay, so the term of this election commissioner, Chief Election Commissioner, is 6 years, or till he or she attains the age of 65 years of the age. Okay. Now, this is appointed. The power of the election commission is derived from Article 324, and election commission consists of Chief Election Commissioner and 2 election commissioners. Okay. चलिए. India's first ferret research facility, which will serve as a crucial resource for vaccine development, therapeutic testing, and research into the emerging infectious disease, has been recently inaugurated in which of the following institute? So India's first ferret research facility has been inaugurated in Translational Health Science and Technology Institute based in Faridabad. Okay, now what is this ferret research? Before that, let us discuss that what is this ferret. So ferret is some kind of small animals which is used as an animal model to study various kinds of disease, and particular disease are respiratory system. Why? Because Humans' respiratory system and ferrets' respiratory system is somewhat similar. Okay, that's why these animal models are used for studying various kinds of disease. So, for the first time, India's first ferret research facility has been inaugurated, and this is inaugurated in THSTI Faridabad, yani Translational Health Science and Technology Institute, based in Faridabad. Now, talking about this facility which has been inaugurated in India for the first time, this will study the viral pathogens and it will adhere to global safety and research standards. Okay, and it will be based in Faridabad, Haryana. Okay, its respiratory system of ferrets is similar to humans. That's why they are being chosen for research or to study the disease, and major disease for which these ferrets are being used is respiratory system. Okay, chaliye. Now another important initiative that has been launched is a Garbhini Drishti data dashboard. So a data dashboard has been launched. Okay, and the name of that data dashboard is Garbhini Drishti data dashboard. Now this dashboard is developed under the Garbhini program. Okay, now it will provide access to a wealth of clinical data, images, and biospecimens which were collected from over the 12,000 pregnant women, newborns, and postmortem mothers. It will empower these researchers worldwide to conduct research which is aimed to improve the maternal and neonatal health outcome. So, to improve the maternal health and neonatal health, a kind of data repository has been created that is known as its Garbhini Drishti data dashboard. Now, this dashboard will help the researcher to conduct research using this particular data. Okay. Now, talking about this Garbhini program stands for Interdisciplinary Group for Advanced Research on Birth Outcome, DBT India Initiative. Now, this was initiated by Department of Biotechnology in 2014. Okay, and this program is led by the same institute in which this ferret research facility is being launched, that is Translational Health Science and Technology Institute, based in Faridabad, Haryana. Now, this program aims to elucidate biological and non-biological risk which is related to preterm birth. Okay, and it will also aim to create the knowledge-driven intervention and technologies for this, and it will promote the maternal and child health and develop some kind of prediction tools for preterm birth. So this is how this Garbhini program is launched, and this will help the India in this sector. Okay, now this is a part of Atal Jai Anusandhan Biotech Mission, undertaking national relevant technology innovation Unnati. Okay, so this is a part of this mission. Now, third edition of joint military exercise Equivarine has been commenced between India and which of the following nations? So this Equivarine exercise third edition has been commenced between India and Maldives. Okay, this has been commenced between India and Maldives. Okay, so this Equivarine happens alternately in both the countries. So this time this is being held in Maldives, and earlier last year this was held in India in 2013, Chobatia, Uttarakhand. Chobatia is in Uttarakhand, where this 12th edition of Equivarine exercise has been held. Equivarine stands for friends in English. Okay, and the first edition of this was held in 2009. It was started in 2009 between India and Maldives. As per recent information, framework agreement on establishment of IBCA, that is International Big Cat Alliance, has officially come into force. Okay, now this IBCA was established by Government of India with the aim of conservation of how many big cats? So this IBCA has been announced to conserve 7 big cats. Now, what are these 7 big cats? We will discuss this, and also which 5 countries has signed this framework agreement. These 5 countries are Nicaragua, Eswatini, India, Federal Republic of Somalia, and Liberia. So these 5 countries has deposited their instrument of ratification. Okay. Now, as of now, there were 27 countries, including India. They have consented to join this IBCA platform. Okay. Now, this IBCA was launched by Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, in 2023 during an event, and the name of the event was commemorating 50 years of Project Tiger. So this Project Tiger was launched in 1973 to conserve the Bengal tiger, and recently 50 years of this Project Tiger has been completed. So on the occasion of this event that is commemorating 50 years of Project Tiger. In 2020, IBCA platform was launched. Okay, now the platform will have the headquarters in India. It was announced in 2024. There are 7 big cats, okay, for which conservation is happened. Conservation will be done. Okay, these 7 big cats are tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar, and puma. So these are the 7 big cats for which this IBCA platform or this IBCA initiative has been launched. Now, this IBCA was established by Government of India through the nodal organization NTCA. NTCA comes under Ministry of Agriculture, Environment and Forest and Climate Change. Okay. Now, this NTCA is working in the wildlife conservation. It is a wildlife conservation agency and it aims to protect the endangered Bengal tiger. It was launched in 2005. A regional office of NTCA is located in New Delhi. As per recently released budget, there is an institute, that is National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management. This institute is proposed. You have to tell me that this will be established in which of the following state. So this institute will be established in Bihar. Okay. So this institute will be established in Bihar, and this institute will provide strong fillip to food processing activities. So this institute will work in food processing sector. Okay. Now, other announcements were related to, there is a national manufacturing mission which is also announced in the union budget. This will provide the policy support, execution roadmaps, governance, monitoring framework, etc. to the central ministries. Now, what are the 5 focal areas of this manufacturing mission? First is ease and cost of doing business. Second is future ready workforce for in-demand job. Third is a vibrant and dynamic MSME sector. Fourth one is availability of technology, and fifth one is quality products. So these are the 5 focal areas of this national manufacturing mission. Now this mission will support the clean tech manufacturing and it aims to improve the domestic value addition in this manufacturing sector. And it also aims to build the ecosystem in solar PV cells, EV batteries, motors and controllers, electrolyzers. So there are many things on which this manufacturing mission will work. Okay. As per other announcement, there is a focus product scheme will be implemented in the sector, that is footwear and leather sector. This sector will aim to enhance the productivity, quality and competitiveness in India's this footwear and leather sector. This will support the design capacity, component manufacturing and machinery requirement in the footwear sector. That's why this scheme in the footwear and leather sector is announced. Now, there is a action plan for toys is also proposed, and this action plan aims to make India a global hub for toys. Okay? According to recently released SBI's ERD report, that is Economic and Research Development Report, new investment announcement in India has surged by what percentage year on year to over rupees 32 lakh in the first 9 months, April to December of financial year 2024-25, from the same period in the last year. Okay? So comparative to the same period, 9-month report has been released by SBI ERD. Okay, SBI. Okay, now you have to tell me that what new investment announcement has been surged in India. So what percentage is surged in India? That is 39%. Now let us discuss about this report. Now, as per this report, the new investment announcement in 2023 financial year. So the share of government in that has decreased to 31.33%, but the private sector share was increased to 68.67%. But when we talk about the financial year 24, the new investment announcement share in government share in new investment announcement has increased to 40.43%, and private sector private sector share has decreased to 59.57%. Okay, in the new investment. Okay, now when we talk about the investment of government, it has reached 4.1% of GDP. And when we talk about the investment from the private companies, it has touched 11.9% of GDP in financial year 23. Okay, now talking about the external commercial borrowing. So the company is based in India, entities based in India, when they borrow from the outside, any foreign companies, that is known as the external commercial borrowing. This commercial borrowing with the outstanding ECB has stood at $190.4 billion as of September 2024, which has marginally increased from the previous quarter. Okay, so as per this report. Now, as per recently released Union Budget 25-26, the investment and turnover limit for classification of all MSME has been announced. So the definition of MSME has been changed as per this Union Budget in terms of investment and turnover limits. This investment and turnover limits has been announced as per Union Budget 2025-26. You have to tell me the investment limit to classify the micro enterprises goes to what money. So to what amount micro enterprise investment limit has been classified. So the investment limit to be classified as micro enterprise goes to rupees 2.5 crore. Okay, so as per the Union Budget, now the current limit, which was rupees 1 crore earlier in terms of investment, has increased to 2.5 crore, which was for micros and for small enterprise, which was earlier 10 crore, it has now increased to 25 crore. For medium enterprises, which were 50 crore, it has now increased to 125 crore. So almost there is a change of 2.5 times. Okay. When we talk about the turnover, which was earlier 5 crore rupees, has now increased to 10 crore, 50 crore was increased to 100 crore. And when we talk about the medium enterprises, which was earlier 250 crore rupees, has increased to 500 crores. So almost there is a change of 2x. Okay. When we talk about investment, this is the current limit. And when we talk about the turnover, this is the current limit which has been announced. So the definition for micro enterprises, small enterprises, and medium enterprises has been changed as per this Union Budget. When we talk about the credit guarantee cover, okay, this has also been announced. Now why this credit guarantee cover? What is this credit guarantee cover, or why this has been enhanced? This has been enhanced to improve the access of credit to MSMEs. Okay, so for micro and small enterprises, this limit has been increased from rupees 5 crore to rupees 10 crore. Okay, for startups, which was earlier 10 crore, this has increased to rupees 20 crore. Okay, and for well-run exporter MSMEs, for term loans up to rupees 20 crore is the limit, is the credit guarantee cover. Okay, now there will be some customized credit card which will be provided to micro enterprises. Okay, this has also been announced, and in the first year 10 lakh such credit cards will be issued with the limit of rupees 5 lakh. Okay, a new fund of fund startups fund of fund is also announced with an expanded scope and fresh contribution of another 10,000 crore during the Union Budget 2025. Now a new scheme, which is a scheme for first-time entrepreneur. Now, these first-time entrepreneurs could be the women, scheduled caste people, or scheduled tribe people. A new scheme for them has been announced, and this scheme will be launched for 5 lakh first-time entrepreneurs. A term loan of rupees 10 crore up to rupees 10 crore will be provided in next 5 years. Okay, under this scheme. Now, there is a deep tech fund to fund will also be explored to catalyze the next generation startups as per this Union Budget. An export promotion mission is also announced. This will also be set up with an outlay of rupees 2,250 crore rupees, and this mission will support the country's outbound shipment. 3 ministries will work to roll out this mission. The ministries are Commerce Ministry, MSME Ministry, and Ministry of Finance. This mission will facilitate the easy access to export credit to the exporters. So export credit access will be provided under this mission. Recently, which of the following countries has secured highest digital well-being score of 3rd consecutive year? So a report that is Digital Well-being Index has been released by a company, that is Snap Inc. The company named Snap Inc. has released the 3rd edition of a report, Digital Well-being Index. And as per this report, you have to tell me that which country has secured the highest digital well-being score. So this score, highest score, has been achieved by India as per this report. Okay. Now, this report was released on Safer Internet Day, which is celebrated on 11th of February. Snap Inc., the company, has released this report, and this report highlights the evolving online experience of Gen Z across six countries. Okay, so across 6 countries, Gen Z's online experience is being evaluated in this report. Now, what is this Gen Z? Gen Z is Generation Z. Okay, Generation Z, which is these are the people who are born between the year 1997 and 2012. So these people born between these years are known as Gen Z. So their online experience are being evaluated in this index, and highest score is secured by India for the third consecutive year. Okay, as per this report. As per recent information, which of the following states is set to establish first artificial intelligence university in the country? Okay, so first artificial intelligence university will be established in Maharashtra. Okay, and also a task force will be established by the Maharashtra government for planning and implementation of this project. Okay, now this university will help promoting the research and development in artificial intelligence and related field. It will focus on skill development, technological innovation, and policy formulation. This university focus on these three things. Now, talking about this task force will be chaired by Information Technology Department's Principal Secretary, and it will include a director from IIT Mumbai, IIM Mumbai, representative from organizations like Google India, Mahindra Group, Larsen and Toubro, and there will be officials from Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Okay. As per recently released Union Budget, a digital public infrastructure named Vault for international trade has been proposed. Now, this infrastructure is proposed to set up a unified platform for trade documentation and financing solution. So, this platform is known as Bharat TradeNet. Now, this Bharat TradeNet has been proposed to set up a platform for documentation of trade and financing solution. Okay, that's why this Bharat Trade Network is being proposed, is being developed in India. Now, talking about another announcement, that is National Framework on GCC. This is proposed in Union Budget 25-26. This is a national framework, okay, which will be formulated as a guidance to states for promoting the global capability centers in tier 2 cities. So to promote this global capability center in tier 2 cities, this framework is being developed, and this framework will provide states the guidance for these global capability centers. Now, what are these global capability centers? Now, these are the centers of those companies which operate in India. These are the center of those companies that operate in India to perform the functions like technical support, business processing, outsourcing, and other global services. Okay. Who among the following has been honored with an award named Allan Border Medal Award at 2025 Australian Cricket Awards? Okay, so this award, Allan Border Medal, is being awarded to Travis Head. Now, talking about this 2025 Australian Cricket Awards, these are given by the Cricket Australia. Okay, so these are given to those players who have provided the finest performance in Australian cricket in the past year. So in the past year, we have performed very well in the Australian cricket. These awards are provided to those people. Okay. Now Travis Head has received the Allan Border Medal, and Belinda Clark Award is secured by Annabelle Sutherland. Okay. Now talking about this Allan Border Medal, this is considered as the most prestigious individual prize in the Australian men's cricket. It was first awarded in 2000. And it was named after the Australia's men's cricket team captain Allan Border. Okay, chaliye. So these are the awards. Belinda Cricket Award is awarded to Annabelle Sutherland. Allan Border Medal is given to Travis Head. Women's ODI Player of the Year is given to Ashley Gardner. Women's T20I Player of the Year is to Beth Mooney. Shane Warne's Men's Test Player of the Year is given to Josh Hazelwood. So there are many awards which are given in Australia's Cricket Awards 2025. Recently, which of the following companies has announced to invest rupees 100 crore for development of India's first drone city in Andhra Pradesh? So India's first drone city will be established in Andhra Pradesh, and a company has announced to invest rupees 100 crore for this drone city. Okay? So the name of company is Garuda Aerospace Private Limited. Okay. Now this drone city will be established in Orvakal village of Kurnool district of Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Now this project aims to promote the drone innovation, research and development, and transforming India into a global hub for drone technology. So that's why this drone city is being developed in Andhra Pradesh. Now talking about this company, that is Garuda Aerospace Private Limited. This company is based in Chennai and it was started in 2015. Which of the following countries has revealed a new ballistic missile, ATHMAD, which is capable of traveling 1700 kilometers? Now this ATHMAD missile is associated with Iran. There is another missile which has been unveiled recently, and the name of that missile is Ghadar 380. This is an anti-warship cruise missile, and the range of this missile is 1000 km. Okay, ATHMAD missile is a ballistic missile associated with Iran Defense Ministry. It is also ATHMAD is also known as Trust in English. Okay, and the range is 1700 kilometers. Other two, a communication satellite, Navak, was also unveiled by the Iran. Okay, Navak. Two more satellites like Pars 1 and 2 were announced recently. Okay, and these are environmental monitoring, emergency response and urban management satellite. Okay, so Navak is a communication satellite and Pars 1 2 are designed for environmental monitoring, emergency response and urban management. Okay. Recently, which of the following ministries has announced a challenge, and the name of challenge is Truth Tell Hackathon Challenge. Aim of this challenge is to develop AI powered, yani artificial intelligence powered solution to combat the misinformation in live broadcasting. So to combat the misinformation in live broadcasting, this challenge is being launched to develop some kind of solution which are powered by artificial intelligence. Now, answer to this question is Ministry of Information Broadcasting. So this ministry has announced this Truth Talent Hackathon Challenge. Now talking about this challenge, this hackathon is a part of season 1 of Create in India Challenge, which is launched under Waves Summit 2025. Now let me tell you that this Wave Summit is being held in February at 3 places. 2 places in New Delhi and Delhi, and third one is in Noida. Okay, now under this Wave Summit, this Create in India Challenge is being launched, and under this Create in India Challenge, around 25 hackathons are being launched. One is this Truth Tell Hackathon Challenge. Now this Truth Tell Hackathon Challenge is announced by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in collaboration with an association named India Cellular and Electronics Association. Now why this challenge is being launched? This challenge is launched to detect the false information in real time, which is critical for broadcasters, journalists and viewers alike. Okay, now to develop an innovative AI powered solution, this challenge is launched, and this solution will help in identifying, investigating and implementing the effective measure to counter the misinformation. Okay, now what is this India Cellular and Electronics Association? This association is based in New Delhi, and it is an body which represent the mobile and electronics sector in India. Okay. Now talking about the prize pool of this challenge, the prize pool of this challenge is rupees 10 lakh. First place, the startup which secured the first place in this hackathon will get the 5 lakh rupees. Okay. Second place will get the 2.5 lakh and third place will get the 1.5 lakh rupees. Okay. Now aim is to develop the AI powered solution to detect the real time misinformation and which is happening in the live broadcast. Okay. Now supporting partners or the key partners of these hackathons are Ministry of Information, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, India AI Mission, Data Leads. Now what is this Data Leads? Data Leads is a media and tech company which is based in New Delhi. Okay. As per recently released Union Budget 2025-26, a fund, second phase of a fund, that is Swami Fund, Special Window for Affordable and Mid-Income Housing Fund, will be established with an amount of to help complete an additional 1 lakh housing units. Now let us first discuss that what is this SWAMI fund. Now this SWAMI fund was launched earlier in 2019. Aim of this fund was to help those properties, those residential properties which were stressed due to funds, which are not completed due to stress related to loan or the funds, or who are in the brownfield stage. Okay, brownfield means some kind of work has been done on that property, but that property is not completed yet. So to complete those residential property, this fund was launched in 2019. This fund is managed by SWAMI fund is managed by SBI Cap Ventures Limited, which is based in Mumbai, and it comes under State Bank of India. Okay, so that's why this SWAMI fund was launched earlier in 2019, and recently second phase of this fund has been launched with an allocation of what amount? You have to tell me that. So this fund has been launched with an amount of rupees 15,000 crore, and aim of this fund is to complete additional 1 lakh housing unit which are stressed. Okay, which are stressed due to funding issues. Now, during the Union Budget 2025-26, another important challenge fund was also announced, and the name of that is Urban Challenge Fund. Now, this challenge fund has an allocation of rupees 1 lakh crore. Aim of this fund is to foster some kind of inclusive urban development. So, for urban development, this fund, that is Urban Challenge Fund, has been launched. Now, aim of this fund is to implement proposal for three things, that is cities as a growth hubs, creative redevelopment of cities, and water and sanitation. Okay, so under these three things, these three components, urban development will happen under this Urban Challenge Fund, and the allocation for this fund is rupees 1 lakh crore. Okay, now this fund will finance up to 25% of the cost of bankable projects, with a condition that at least 50% of the cost is funded by bonds, bank loans, and public-private partnership. Okay, now for 2025-26, rupees 10,000 crore has been allocated for this Urban Challenge Fund. Other important proposal under this union budget is National Geospatial Mission. Now, outlay of this geospatial mission is rupees 100 crore for 2025-26. For that, some kind of geospatial infrastructure or data infrastructure will be developed under this National Geospatial Mission. Okay, so location services will be provided under this National Geospatial Mission. Now, this mission will help in modernization of land records, urban planning, and also design of infrastructure projects. So that's why this National Geospatial Mission is being launched, and for 2025-26, rupees 100 crore has been allotted. Another important announcement is related to the urban workers. So the workers who are working in urban areas, so to uplift them, a scheme has been announced. Okay? Now, this scheme will help improve their incomes, have sustainable livelihoods, and quality of life. So to give them the quality of life, give them the sustainable livelihood, improve their incomes, this scheme has been announced. Okay. Now, another major announcement is related to PM Swanidhi scheme. Under PM Swanidhi scheme, under the third term loan, up to rupees 50,000 has been provided to the workers who are working in the urban areas, to street vendors. Basically, this scheme was launched for the street vendors, Swanidhi scheme. And under the third term, rupees 50,000 loan is provided to the street vendors. Now, this loan limit might be enhanced under this revamped PM Swanidhi scheme. A UPI linked credit card will be provided up to the limit of rupees 30,000 to the street vendors. Okay, and also there will be some kind of capacity building support will be provided. Okay, now Ministry of Coal has selected applicants under category 2 of coal gasification incentive scheme. Now you have to tell me that which of the following companies has been selected under the category 2, which is for the private sector and government PSUs. Which company has been selected? You have to tell me that. So the company name is Jindal Steel and Power Limited. Okay, Jindal Steel and Power Limited. Now, earlier there are three categories under this scheme. Okay, there are three categories under this scheme. Earlier we have discussed that for the category 1 and the category 3 companies had been selected. Now the company for category 2 has been announced. So earlier we have discussed this scheme in detail. Now let us discuss about this scheme more. Okay, now coal gasification. What is this coal gasification? Coal gasification is to convert coal into some kind of valuable gases. What kind of gases? Gases like methane, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, or carbon dioxide. So convert coal into these gases, which in turn, these gases could be used as some kind of natural gas, fertilizer, explosive, and other industrial products. So to convert coal into gases, and in turn these gases will be used for some kind of other purposes like fertilizers, natural gas, explosive. This scheme was launched, coal gasification incentive schemes. Now talking about this scheme, that this scheme will provide the promotion of coal and lignite gasification projects of government PSUs and private sector. So basically some kind of funding will be provided to the companies, either the private companies or the government companies, government PSUs, to promote the gasification of coal or lignite. Okay, now what is the total outlay of this scheme? The total outlay of this scheme is rupees 8,500 crore. And there are three categories under this scheme. Okay, earlier category 1 and 3 companies were announced, and recently category 2 has announced. So category 1 companies are government PSUs, big PSUs of the government of India. Category 2 is related to the private sector and the small PSUs, and category 3 is related to the demonstration project and small scale gasification plants. And for category 1, rupees 4,050 crore is provision. For category 2, rupees 3,850 crore has been provisioned, and for category 3, rupees 600 has been provisioned. So all in all the three categories has been provided an outlay of rupees 8,500. Now for category 2, three companies has been announced. First is Jindal Steel and Power Limited, second one is New Era Clean Tech Solution Private Limited, and third one is Greta Energy Limited. Okay, now this initiative, that is coal gasification incentive scheme, aim is to achieve 100 million tons of coal gasification by 2030. Okay, chaliye. As per recent information, which of the following countries is said to become first country in the world to introduce new laws making it illegal to use artificial intelligence tool to create some kind of material related to child sexual abuse? So to use artificial intelligence tools to create material related to child sexual abuse, a law has been created in a country, and that country is the first country in the world, and that country has made this illegal, this creating of this material illegal using the artificial intelligence. Now that country is United Kingdom. Okay, United Kingdom. Now it says that the images and videos of child sexual abuse that are partially or completely created with the help of artificial intelligence is illegal in the country. Okay, so this is the first country in the world which has done this. Okay, now it has also said that website run by the offenders of this child sexual abuse, these offenders will face a prison term of 10 years. Okay, so the United Kingdom has made this illegal. As per recent information, Mahari Lado radio program has emerged as exemplary success story under the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. Now this Mahari Lado radio program was launched under Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme, and as per recent data, this has emerged as exemplary success story. Now you have to tell me that this program is associated with which of the following states. Now this Mahari Lado radio program was launched by Haryana government, and it was launched under Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. Now talking about this program was launched on 16th of August 2024, and aim of this program is to inspire the societal change by addressing some kind of gender inequality, empowering the girls, and promoting the value of daughters through community based approach. So this is a radio program which has been broadcasted in some cities like Chandigarh, Hisar, Rohtak, and Kurukshetra on Wednesday and Thursday. And there is a 15-minute segments under this program which provide information, providing some kind of messages for survival of the girl, their empowerment, gender equality. So some kind of awareness is given to the people of these 4 cities okay, so that there is some kind of they could inspire some kind of societal change in the society. Okay, so this program was launched in 2024 and it was launched under Beti Bachao Beti Badhao scheme. Now this Beti Bachao Beti Badhao scheme was launched in 2015 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Panipat, Haryana, and this scheme aims to address the declining child sex ratio and also to empower the girls to take up the studies. Okay, so to promote the education among the girl. Okay, now this scheme is monitored by Ministry of Women and Child Development, and there are other two schemes like Ministry of Education and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare which collectively work on this Beti Bachao Beti Badhao scheme. Recently, which of the following institutes has launched an atlas? Atlas name is Bharat Cancer Genome Atlas. Bharat Cancer Genome Atlas. Now, this atlas has been launched with the data of 960 whole exome sequencing it has completed so far from tissue samples collected from 480 breast cancer patients. So, this genome atlas has been developed using the data from the cancer patients. Okay, now this atlas has been created. It has the data of 960 whole exome sequences. Now, what is this exome? Exome is related to our GNA. Okay, it is related to our DNA. Now, you have to tell me that which institute has developed this atlas. Now, this atlas is developed by IIT Madras. IIT Madras has developed this atlas. This is first of its kind atlas in the country, and this atlas is an invaluable resource which identify cancer specific biomarkers. Now, what is this biomarkers? Biomarkers are some kind of gene or substances which provide information related to the cancer cells of the patients. Okay, now this, to identify these biomarkers, cancer specific biomarkers, this database has been launched. Now, this database will help in early detection of the breast cancer. So, kindly remember this. So, to detect the breast cancer, this atlas by Bharat Cancer Genome Atlas has been launched by IIT Madras. Okay. Let me tell you one more important thing, that on February 4th, World Cancer Day has been celebrated, and theme of this 2025 year is United by Unique. So, kindly remember this too. Recently, which of the following institutes, in collaboration with Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, has launched an artificial intelligence driven Center of Excellence Agri Hub? Now, this Agri Hub has been launched to foster some kind of technological innovation, startup incubation, and industry collaboration in the agri-tech sector. So, what is this agri-tech sector? Using technology in the agriculture is known as the agri-tech sector. So, startup, there could be startup related to agriculture who are working in drone, who are providing, who are delivering the urea. Anything could be related which merges these two, technology and agriculture. That is known as the agriculture sector. So, promoting innovation in this agri-tech sector, incubating startups, and collaborating with industry. For this, a Center of Excellence has been launched, which is artificial intelligence driven. Name of this artificial intelligence driven Center of Excellence is Agri Hub. You have to tell me that this institute, with which collaboration Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has launched this Agri Hub. Now, this is launched in collaboration with IIT Indore. Okay, Agri Hub has been launched in collaboration with IIT Indore. Now, this Center of Excellence will utilize artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning to address some kind of agriculture challenges like droughts, floods, low productivity, and also it will promote the sustainable agriculture. Now, this Center of Excellence will be supported by Madhya Pradesh government, ICAR, which institute, that is Indian Institute of Soybean Research based in Indore. Next one is Central Institute of Agriculture Engineering based in Bhopal, and CDEC Pune. Okay, so these 4-5 institution and government is supporting this Agri Hub Excellence. Okay, which is a Center of Excellence. Now, talking about the funding, this project will be funded by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and Madhya Pradesh government for a period of 5 years. And this project is led by Professor Aruna Tiwari and Professor Pawan Kankar, who are both faculties at IIT Indore. Okay? I've already told you that this Center of Excellence will provide research in areas like drought, floods, etc. etc. Some other area of research are drought resistance crop, precision farming, AI-driven disease diagnostics, etc. Recently, Indian Navy has concluded a massive biennial maritime exercise, and the name of this exercise is TROPEX 25. TROPEX stands for Theater Level Operational Readiness Exercise. Now you have to tell me that this exercise was conducted at which of the following seas or ocean. So this exercise was conducted in Indian Ocean. Okay, this exercise was conducted in Indian Ocean. Now let me tell you about the TROPEX. TROPEX is an biennial exercise. Biennial means this exercise conducts every 2 years. Okay. Now this exercise was started in 2005 and it aims to improve the coordination among the forces, among the armed forces, and also to test the readiness in case of threat in the Indian Ocean region. Okay, so that's why this TROPEX exercise was started in 2005. Recently, Central Zoo Authority has approved India's first white tiger breeding center. So India's first white tiger breeding center was approved recently by Central Zoo Authority. Now you have to tell me that this has been approved at which of the following places. So this has been approved at Rewa, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, initially it was approved in 2011. In principle, approval was given in 2011, and it will be established in Govindgarh, Rewa, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Govindgarh, Rewa, Madhya Pradesh. Now, talking about this white tiger. Now, this white tiger, the color of this white tiger is a result of genetic mutation called leucism. Leucism. Now, what is this leucism? Leucism is a kind of genetic condition which result from the reduced pigmentation in animals. So that's why they are colored as white. Now, talking about the Central Zoo Authority, Central Zoo Authority is responsible for the oversights of zoo in India, and its headquarters is based in Delhi. As per recently released Union Budget, Maritime Development Fund has been proposed with a corpus of what amount for long-term financing of maritime industry. So, to provide long-term financing to maritime industry, a fund has been announced in Union Budget. Name of this fund is Maritime Development Fund. You have to tell me the corpus of this fund. The corpus of this fund is rupees 25,000 crore. Okay. Now, talking about this fund will be distributed support and promoting competition in maritime industry. So to promote the competition in maritime industry and to distribute support in maritime industry, this fund has been announced. Now, under this fund will have up to 49% contribution by the government, and this balance fund will be mobilized from ports and the private sector. Okay. Another important proposal related to shipping industry is shipbuilding cluster. Okay, so to increase the range, to increase the categories and the capacity of the ship, this shipbuilding cluster has been announced, has been proposed. Now this will provide some kind of additional infrastructure facilities, skilling and technologies in the entire ecosystem. So that's why this shipping cluster has been proposed in Union Budget. Now modified UDAN scheme will be launched to enhance the regional connectivity to 120 new destinations. Okay, so to connect 120 new destinations, this UDAN scheme will be modified, and in next 10 year target is to carry 4 crore passengers. Okay, now this scheme will also support helipads and small airports like in hilly areas, aspirational districts and northeast region district. This will, with this revamped scheme, government is targeting to upgrade the infrastructure and warehousing for air cargo also. Another important announcement was the Greenfield Airport, which will be facilitated in the state of Bihar to meet the future need of the state. Now talking about this UDAN scheme stands for Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Okay, recently 8th anniversary of UDAN scheme was celebrated in 2024. Now, this UDAN scheme aims to improve the infrastructure and connectivity in India. Okay, and it is a vital component of national civil Aviation Policy 2016, and this scheme was launched in 2016. As per recent information, a pilot study on lethal autonomous weapon system has been commissioned by Defense Ministry. Now, this study highlights the transformative potential of these technologies while raising the important question about the control, accountability, and ethical deployment. Now, you have to tell me that this study will be conducted in collaboration with which of the following institute? Now, this study will be done in collaboration with Manohar Parrikar Institute of Defense Studies and Analysis, and which is based in New Delhi. Now, let me first tell you that what are these laws? Yani lethal autonomous weapon system. Now, these laws are also known as the killer robots, or we can also say that these are also known as the slaughter bots. Now, these are some kind of weapons which uses artificial intelligence to identify and engage the targets without the human intervention. So without the human intervention, using artificial intelligence, these killer bots or slaughter bots can engage the targets and kill them. Okay, so these are known as the lethal autonomous weapon system. So these are the autonomous weapons which can do everything on its own. So a pilot study on these weapon system has been recently commissioned by Defense Ministry and the Manohar Parrikar Institute of Defense Studies and Analysis. Now, talking about this Manohar Parrikar Institute, it is based in New Delhi, and this is a think tank which is doing advanced research in international relations, especially in defense, strategic and security issues. And it is funded by Ministry of Defense, and it was started in 1965. Recently, MyNREGA app has been launched in which of the following districts to streamline the employment process under MNREGA scheme. Okay, MNREGA stands for Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Now, talking about this application was launched in Badmer, Rajasthan. Okay, so in Badmer, Rajasthan, this application was launched. Now, how this application will help to streamline the employment under MNREGA? Now, this application will help the worker to apply for work on behalf of themselves or their family member for the employment. Okay, so this application will make this demand process more efficient. Okay, now talking about MNREGA scheme, this MNREGA scheme was launched in 2005, and it provides employment of at least 100 days in every financial year to every rural household whose adult member volunteered to do unskilled manual work. So for unskilled manual work, 100 days of employment in a financial year is provided under MNREGA scheme. Okay, and let me tell you one more thing, that additional to this 100 days, 50 days of additional work for employment is provided to those people who are living in that notified rural areas which is affected by drought and natural calamity. Okay, now let me tell you one more thing, that work should ordinarily be provided within the 5-kilometer radius of the village, and if the work is not provided between this range of 5 kilometer and it is provided beyond this 5 kilometer range, extra wages of 10% should be payable. Okay,
So this was part 1 of Best 300 MCQs for the month of February. I'll see you in the part 2. Thank you for watching Study IQ.